The ideal candidate for balance training is anyone who has modified their behaviors because of a fall or their fear of falling. And then we help them to gain confidence and get back their functional independence and provide the care that they deserve. A fall is any unexpected loss of balance or a loss in altitude. So losing your balance in any way is considered a fall. It doesn't take someone falling to the ground for us to have to see them. It may be they lose their balance just a little bit and they start grabbing furniture. That means they probably have some sort of balance deficit and they should come in for a screening.
I was diagnosed with vertigo. With the episodes that I was having there, was my balance was way off. So a lot of the exercises we do here got me back into the position where I can kind of control it now. And I haven't had vertigo probably for a year now, so that's been real helpful for me.
I think one of the biggest misconceptions about balance training is that people feel like they need to have fallen in order to come. I used to work in a rehab facility and I saw people who would have a hip fracture and everything that went into that, and I would much rather see people before a fall, before the injury, and work on it than after.
Yeah, you don't want to wait for a major fall to happen. There's a lot of bad things that happen when someone falls, with hip fractures, leading up to as bad as death. You shouldn't be losing your balance as you get older. What happens is people start doing less, they become more sedentary, so they might be less inclined to do yard work because they're afraid they're going to fall over. They might be less inclined to go in the basement when they need something, and they start doing less and less, and there's this downward spiral that occurs where they become less active to where they can't do as much as they could before. And if they came in and got balance training, got screened for it, went through some of the exercises that we give and got on our system, it can really help them to start gaining confidence and getting back to doing the things that they love to do. When they start doing more, becoming more functional and finding their independence, then they get out and do more, and then a lot of those fears go away and are way less likely to fall or have the fear of falling, which is even more important.
My mother has fallen and fractured her hip a couple of times, and I just think that balance is just really, really important. No fear of falling is very important, and you get that here.
I do recommend balance screening at least once a year to see where you are, to see if you have any deficits. Come in to our licensed physical therapists and have an assessment to see if there's something that we could address to help you.